Hello, welcome to our special series where we showcasing the journey of some of India's most valued brands. We start off today's episode with a leading brand which has carved its niche in the competitive kitchen appliance market. Founded in 1955, TTK Prestige has shown tremendous growth in the last 6 decades. Let's take a look.
Prestige is India's #1 kitchen appliance brand. It is India's largest kitchen appliances company, catering to the needs of homemakers in the country. It has a varied product portfolio, ranging from pressure cookers to non-stick cookware, gas stoves to induction cooktops, mixer grinders to electrical appliances and kitchen tools. The company has over 541 Prestige Smart Kitchen outlets in over 291 towns. Prestige also enjoys a high recall among consumers, owing to popular ad campaigns like Jo Biwi Se Kare Pyar, Wo Prestige Se Kaise Kare Inkar. Brand believes in providing total kitchen solutions. The brand seeks to address the pain points of the homemaker in her kitchen space. The core values, as articulated by the company, are trust, transparency and knowledge. Prestige has manufacturing facilities in Hosur, Coimbatore, Roorkee, Karjar and Kardi. The company sells a product every 3 seconds and secured an annual turnover of 1,510 crore rupees in FY 2016. Under the leadership of Chairman T.T. Jagannathan, the TTK group of companies has become one of the leading manufacturers of pressure cookers.
Mr. Jagannathan, TTK Prestige is acknowledged as one of India's most valued brands, and the story started in 1949 with the launch of a pressure cooker and has expanded to a wide range of products today. So, how has been the journey so far?
Well, in 1949 actually we used to import and sell pressure cookers. We seeded the market. In 1959 we started making pressure cookers. We used to make 20 pressure cookers a day. Can you imagine? We now make close to 25,000 pressure cookers a day. But the pressure cooker market itself is not very large. It's currently only 2,500 crores. Whereas we have ambitions to be a 5,000 crore company now. So going back to the 2000s, we found that the market was limiting, so we had to get into the kitchen, which is our area of expertise. So we branched out into the 600 products that you're talking about successfully.
So what factors in the past 3 to 4 years have helped the company strengthen its position further in the market? And is there any particular factor which has made Prestige a leading player?
Yes, clearly 2 factors. One is quality and the other is innovation. In fact, I would stress innovation more than quality. It's innovation. We launch close to 100 new products a year. And when I say 100 new products, it's not like changing the grill or changing the lights. They are new products. And that has helped us retain the #1 position.
So what is your vision for the company and the group in the next 5 years?
The vision for the company is to grow to 5,000 crores over the next 5 years and become a global player with acquisition abroad, and to be dominant in the pressure cooker and cookware market worldwide.
What are the key success mantras of Prestige when it comes to technology, transparency, quality and customer satisfaction?
Well, it is innovation and quality. It is a thread that runs right through in everything that we do. Quality of how we do things, process quality, product quality, everything quality is interwoven into the psyche of the company.
Managing Director Chandru Kalro has played a key role in transforming TTK Prestige from a pressure cooker company into India's #1 kitchenware brand.
So what are the key business strategies and technology which your management has used to make Prestige a valued brand it is today?
See, one thing about this company has always been that we've had a win-win approach to everything that we do. The second thing is that for us, the consumer is queen. And therefore, Everything really comes from there. So when I'm saying win-win, right through this journey of so many years, so many decades, we made sure that we've had relationships that have lasted very, very long, right through this. So whether it's our channel partners, our vendor base, our everybody else, advertising agencies, whoever you discuss with, most of our relationships are very long. And that, I think, has been the hallmark of this company, leading to a very high quotient of trust across the board. We are also a very strong engineering company. So the innovation comes from the insights and the creativity and the engineering that backs all of these products. So every time we come across a consumer insight, for us, that's a huge opportunity. We say, okay, how do we now solve this problem? Because the consumer never tells you what product they want. They can tell you what problems they have.
Right.
So that's been the strategy right through. Right through, we've ensured that every single partner in the chain is winning along with us, while we are delivering the highest amount of value to our consumers. So that's the kind of process that we follow. There has to be value generated for everybody, and most importantly, the consumer.
Prestige has a strong market presence in kitchen appliance space. So what are the key elements which make it a successful brand amongst its competitors?
We've been very consistent. We, unlike most other players who have come and gone because of one particular idea 1 year and another idea, we've been very consistent in our approach. The other thing is, every time we do something, we share it with everybody concerned. All stakeholders are taken into confidence in all of that. For us, every competitor is somebody we respect immensely. We take every competitor seriously. And from our current portfolio, almost everybody remotely in the kitchen space is our competitor today, in some way or the other. So there's a lot to learn from them also. Right. And that's something we do. And but we want to lead. We want to achieve thought leadership in everything that we do, whether it's on our marketing strategies, on our distribution strategies, or in our product development strategy. But at the heart of it, continuously, we never lose focus on what the priority is. The priority will be the consumer.
Now you're talking about consumers and their needs. A lot of product innovation also is what you mentioned that you do. How about this new fad of nutrition and diet and all? Has that made you come up with something?
You know, our product development is focused on 4 large themes, really. I mean, these themes can change over a period of time, but largely they stay for a long time. The 4 themes are health, which is an increasing concern among most consumers today. The other thing is time saving. Increasingly, you have working women who have lesser and lesser time in the kitchen. Third thing is convenience. Convenience because today you have men getting into the kitchen and helping out, which is a very good thing. So how do we make it convenient for them to do that more and more? Because it, I think, breeds very good relationships at home. And the last is aesthetic. Because increasingly, with the exposure to international markets and kitchens becoming open kitchens, aesthetic has become very important. So these are the 4 themes under which we work, and no product comes out unless it satisfies at least 1 or 2 of these large themes. So that then we can then tell the consumer, this is what we are trying to do for you. So a lot of products that we bring out, health for us is a major thing today, because it is getting very, very important to most consumers, given the stress levels today. A lot of products we bring out on that theme today.
Dinesh Garg, Executive Vice President Sales and Marketing, played an important role in transforming business verticals at TTK Prestige.
Mr. Garg, you've been handling the sales and marketing of the group. So tell us about the brand strategy that you guys follow, and what is the USP of Prestige?
See, the target customer we have is a housewife. She is the key audience. So we ensure that we keep ourselves relevant for the housewife, take care of her pain points in the kitchen, and be, always empower her. While we do that, we ensure that husband is not ignored. So that is one thing. As far as USP is concerned, we basically, our brand is standing on 3 pillars, which is trust, durability, and modernity. We ensure that these 3 USPs are always captured in any product, whatever we offer to the customer.
What future markets are there in which Prestige will make its mark? And how do you go about new market entry strategies?
We have entered a new category which is in the clean home segment. So far we were in the kitchen, now we are getting into the home. So a lot of things change. Right. And as we are entering into the new year, the work on the new brand strategy is in progress. And what I can tell you today, that we are trying to change the focus from husband or wife to more of family. And that work, what strategy we are going to adopt, is little work in progress. And maybe in the next 1 or 2 months, we will be able to bring it out.
On that note, let's take a short break right now. We'll be back with another inspiring story after the break. Stay tuned. Welcome back to our special series where we featuring the story of some of India's most valued brands. Our next story today is from home electrical power space. Luminous Power Technologies is thriving on innovation with passion for last 27 years. Let's take a look at the story of Luminous Power Technology.
The Gurgaon-based Luminous Power Technologies is a leading home electrical specialist in the country, manufacturing power backup solutions such as home UPS, inverter batteries, and solar applications. Besides, the company also produces fans, wires, and switches. The company, which was set up in 1988, has come a long way. Today, its 7 factories across the country employ over 6,000 people, catering to 60,000 channel partners and over 1 million customers across 36 countries. All these achievements have been made possible because of its ongoing investment in technology. And the credit for all this goes to the vision and leadership of the company's managing director, Vipul Sabharwal.
Mr. Sabharwal, Luminous Power Technologies is acknowledged as one of India's most valued brands. How was the journey to the top?
This journey has been a journey of innovations, channel excellence, manufacturing excellence, and thinking beyond from where we started. Let me go back a little bit into the history of Luminous. I think it was way back in 1994 that we decided to make an inverter. There was a very strong need in this country to have a good quality inverter. And I think we made one product and we stick on to it for a period of 4 to 5 years. Then we said, now that we have an inverter, can we also make a battery? I think that was the big leap of faith we had. And today, we are known as a very, very well-respected brand. When it comes to inverters and batteries, we have a thought leadership. But along the way, we have grown from very small inverters to high kV inverters, from batteries from low AH to high AH. So we have a complete basket. The next leap which we have made for Luminous is to know where the brand can go. From being an inverter and a battery brand, we did consumer insights, and the consumer believes a lot in the trust of the brand and said, maybe you can be an electrical brand, which made us believe that we should enter the home electrical arena, where when we look at all the categories, the actual penetration is very, very low. And there's a very big room for growth if you take a 10 to 20 year scenario. So we started with fan, we have what we call switch, we have wires, and now we enter into the lighting product line. If you look at the panorama of where we are and where we started from, it's based on looking at consumer insights, look at products which deliver very good quality, look at low cost innovation, build the brand, and very strong channel advocacy. And above all, the kind of people we have got with us in the journey have played a very important role in being the company where we are.
So with your wide range of products that you have, what all technology and strategies you have used to make it popular amongst the customers?
So we always look at technology which is simple, consumer can simply understand.
Right.
Then we look at what our channel can very simply educate and consumer. And we look at building a brand, and we want to demonstrate to the consumer that we have a great innovation. For example, when we look at the fans category, we said there's a combination of light and a fan together. So we call Lumiere one product, which says here are two things coming together. People said we do not know how long will the battery backup remain with us. So we have Zelio, which tells the consumer how many hours of backup are there. We have things like rapid charge. There are people in deep interior villages who get power for a very short period and they want to quickly charge the battery. So we have a rapid charge.
Okay.
We look at things like solar. People said we don't have electricity. So we have product menus where people can have access to energy and lighting without actually having the power in the house. So we have been guided by consumer needs. We've been guided by gaps in the consumer. We've been guided by building a very good product and a brand for us so that people can trust us, and very strong innovation and equally strong advocacy for the channel partner.
So what are the success mantras of Luminous Power Technologies?
The success mantra about Luminous Power Technology is a team at whatever level they are to be hands-on. They're very active. The second mantra of Luminous success is to the actual connect with consumer. So today in our company, we have at least 2 days in a year where everybody in the company goes out to visit the consumer and understand what the consumer needs are and comes back and says, what did they like, what did they not like. Our R&D teams go out and meet consumers to say what consumers are saying. Our R&D teams go also meet channel partners, say what are the satisfaction, what are the dissatisfaction. I think this and remaining hands-on and close to the ground is what has been some of the reasons why we have been able to build our company to this level in stature.
So what are the key business strategies and technology that your management has used to make Luminous a valued brand?
We have always believed that our success will depend upon how good our products are on delivery of quality. So I think product delivery and quality is the very first toll gate we use in our company to make sure that any product which goes out from Luminous is a very high quality. So there have been situations where we have deferred a launch. There have been situations where we have stopped a launch because to us, consumer satisfaction and consumer happiness is number one factor. 2, we always looked at cost not from the point of view of reducing the cost. We looked at cost to saying what value add we can bring and at what cost, which can what we call in our language frugal innovation. And to see that we are able to create value for the consumer, we also create value for the company, and to be also have the ability to invest behind the brand, to look at building the brand equity, giving the brand promise, and taking the brand promise to large number of people. Right. Third, we always believe that we need to expand our channel. We were earlier barely 400 distributors. Today we are close to 1200 distributors. We earlier had a presence only in the northern part of the country. Today we are like pan-India company, which is what makes. The fourth area is we are looking at opportunities outside the country. We have an international division. So we said if we are successful in India, there are business situations and consumer needs outside the country, which also we believe are important. So we have looked at horizons outside of our country to see where we'll get the growth. So we have been led by product quality, we've been led by frugal innovation, we led by building the brand, we led by building channel advocacy, and by looking at what opportunities exist for us outside the country is I think one of the 4 or 5 reasons why we have been successful in the recent past.
So tell us about your branding and marketing strategies and what is the USP of Luminous Power Technologies?
So the Luminous brand many years ago was built on trust. We initially had a logo called Jis Mein Desh Kare Bharosa, and then we said we have Sachin Tendulkar who stood for trust when we look at Indian cricket, and we brought the two together. Right. And as such a strong relationship, this is probably one of the longest endorsements in the industry between a brand and like a celebrity. And I think the two have worked very well, and we remain very consistent with our brand. We invest in advertising, we invest in social media and all the places, but we build the brand very strongly on trust. The need for us tomorrow is to take the brand from just being trusted to trusted and loved brand. We believe that the Luminous brand now is very much synonymous in consumers' homes. I mean, you go and talk about Luminous, they know about it, and they know that it stands for trust, it stands for Sachin Tendulkar, and I think now people talk about that you're in many more product and categories.
Right.
So we have, most important thing is not only advertising, but the products we deliver. The channel supports us, the consumers support us, and the experience of the consumers after they bought it is, I think, one of the best levers for us to build the brand.
That's all from us today. Hope you enjoyed these stories. We'll continue to bring you such inspiring success stories from India. Until then, thanks for watching and goodbye.